gang, Pete Spellos with Breakfast Anytime Improv. Our next game is a round of experts, but with these experts, they have to finish
other sentences. In fact, you're not allowed to complete
each other's sentences. Well, you'll see how it's played. Robert, you can go away now. Bye. You'll love this game. Sit back, watch, and have fun. I'm here with Libby and Josh, and the first thing they're going to talk about is cemeteries.
Cemeteries are terrifying. What
you don't know is that they're the best place to have a mobile home. Mobile homes are
often explosive when you put them in cemeteries.
Okay, we didn't know that. Oh, so is there a reason that they explode in the cemeteries, experts?
The gases that are emitted by bodies actually
cause a chemical reaction that can be very explosive. The dead
will in some way rise up to explode the living.
Wow. We're having here in New York, we're having a big thunderstorm. Tell me something I don't know about thunderstorms, experts.
Lightning can come in the weirdest of fashions. Sometimes
they can show different shapes, including rabbits and trees and
occasionally werewolves.
Wow. It's raining werewolves. I think the Village People did that song. Anyway, talk to us about crayons.
Crayons are really great for everyday use, but some special uses
include sealing envelopes. You see, the crayon was the first letter to be provided by kid.
Yep, kid-friendly groups would actually seal their letters with crayons, and we actually do that at home today.
So, experts, what is the best and most popular crayon color there is in the world?
Nude.
Okay, very good. Tell us something about prison we don't know about.
Jumpsuits are actually made out of
leftover hair from the previous tenants. As a matter of fact, they come in various
colors and textures. They shave the prisoners before they leave, and then they make the suits for.
Oh, they make this from them right there. I didn't even know that. One more. Tell us about spaghetti. Something I don't know. I love spaghetti.
Spaghetti is delicious, but you have to be careful because
the right type of meat is extremely important. You don't want to
use anything that you haven't run through a deep fryer.
You know what? I'm stunned speechless because the next time I make spaghetti bolognese, I'm going to run the meat in a fryer. This is why we love the experts, boys and girls. Say, experts, could you say something to our Popcon family out there? We've run out of time here, but give us something that they could kind of live their lives by.
You know, every day, just wake up and think to yourself,
it's time to enjoy the sun. It's time
to enjoy the moon.
Very deep. Say goodbye, experts.
Bye, experts.
We're here with Martin and Ren. And the first thing I'm going to give them to talk about is soup.
Soup can actually be made with
human flesh. It's delicious that way. I love
to add pepper on top. There's nothing that brings families together like smoky human
flesh.
Well, you know what? I know what I'm going to have for my next barbecue when we can all get back together. Tell us about being a bartender. What's that like? I've never done that. Experts?
Serving alcohol is actually very
fun to people that are already drunk. They get so blasted
it's crazy. They jump up on the bar and rip their clothes off and dance around, and they do it for
you look for money that they've dropped on the ground and you put it right in your pocket.
Huh, didn't know that. Experts, I'm going to ask you just a strange question here. We're coming back, you know, the world is opening up again. What are things I should know out there as we slowly get back together in the world?
It's always a good idea to bring
lots of masks and body armor when you're going to go outside.
Okay, body armor. You know what? I'm going to be protected next time. I didn't even think of that. Hey, tell us about something about kindergarten that we don't know. I have a nephew starting. What should he know about kindergarten?
Kindergarten's around the time where kids start to learn
how to do their ABCs and count. They just love
to make designs of their favorite flamethrowers that they see on their favorite cartoons.
Listen, there's a giant thunderstorm going on here in New York. What are things I should know to stay safe in a thunderstorm, experts?
Metal is actually the best thing.
to stand underneath so that you get struck by lightning and you get super
Clear skin. It's amazing how clear your skin will get.
Ladies, you're wasting your time at the Clinique's counter because that's what you got to be. Hey, one more thing, tell us about. I miss baseball. What's something new that they're going to add to baseball to kind of get the fans back when it starts again?
They're going to have really special days in which
you can come to the ballpark nude, strip down and let it fly.
So,
and they'll have tattoo artists there to put your favorite team number on your arm or any other body part you want.
wow, tattoo days and nude days. I can't wait to get back to our pastime. Hey, experts, that's all the time we have. If you could say something to the Popcon crowd, something from your heart that you've always wanted to tell our great fans who are listening out there.
When you cross the street, always
Run straight ahead and don't
ever look anywhere.
Just keep running, boys and girls. Say goodbye, experts.
Bye, experts.
Hey, gang, I have Robert and Josh. They're going to talk to you about spirits.
Spirits are actually seen throughout the
Multiverse. It seems that spirits give us the best look at
how the world works even after we're dead.
Very good. Tell us about how tough it is to be an animal handler.
Well, one time there was a Wolverine, and he
became the main attraction at a zoo. But it was very hard to
make sure that he was properly fed and groomed because he really liked
the people, like the taste of people.
So aside from people, what else do Wolverines eat?
Well, it turns out they're actually quite fond of
little rabbits and Sour Patch Kids. You see, the candy is
actually what stimulates their sex response.
Wow. You know what? Sour Patch Candy has that. Well, never mind. We'll talk about that later. Tell us about dragons.
Dragons are actually a mythical creature originally based in
Finland. You see, the Norse seemed to think that this was the best way to communicate their
dire warnings and emergency messages. Why, they could just send up a dragon and he
would blow things out of the sky.
Wow. You know, speaking of Finland, what else started there that we don't really know started there? You know, dragons started there, and what other things?
Well, if you're a big fan of food, you'll be happy to know that the Finnish actually invented
rye bread. As a matter of fact, they conversed with many of the Jewish people on creating the first
unleavened rye bread. It might make you question God's existence and wonder, rye, God, rye.
Wow. You know what? That tickled my funny bone over there. Hey, you know, the word Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland, is an actually original old Icelandic word. What does it mean?
Well, it turns out that the early settlers encountered
dragons from the Finnish people. See, they were actually at war over
who got to send the best dragons to fight each other. Why, they actually demarcated
the dividing line between Iceland and Greenland. Of course, now it's
known as the Finnish line.
Right. Thank you. I'm still going to have to ask you. No, I don't need a follow-up question. Why gild the lily to that one? You know what? I think we're out of time because that would be a perfect place to stop. Could you just share with us the most important thing we need to know to get through 2020?
When the chips are down and everything seems darkest, remember.
The year's half over. We got more to come.
There you go. Thank you. Say thank you, experts.
Thanks, experts.
There you go. Bye.